Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles the Bandsman, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got an excellent show for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So, as I said, as I've been saying, everybody's weighing in on this Stephen A. Smith, LeBron James back and forth, this spat that took place. People have been laughing their tails off about it. Some people commented on. As a matter of fact, yesterday I tuned into a segment from 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with Carmelo Anthony, and he had on Dwayne Wade. And Carmelo Anthony and Dwayne Wade had a very, very candid conversation about it. Thank God they didn't twerk for LeBron. They kept it a buck. Obviously, LeBron is their man, so they're going to support him a little bit more. But I think they gave some honest criticism. Carmelo did. So did D Wade. If you're in the NBA, you're going to get talked about. You're going to be critiqued. You should be allowed to be critiqued. They both said that, but they also defended their friend LeBron, and they also spoke about that. Carmelo Anthony gave a very interesting insight where he essentially said that, look, he believes that this is something that's been boiling over for 20 years. And Bronny was the trigger that just triggered it. And when he saw Stephen A. Smith, he just snapped and decided to go after him, right? Very interesting point. I suggest you guys go take a look at it. It's on their channel that they posted it yesterday. Very, very good insight there. So those guys did a fantastic job. Shout out to Carmelo Anthony and Dwayne Wade. So we got that going on. So I woke up this morning pretty late, and I'm just kind of combing through the internet, and I came across a clip from Chaz NBA. And the clip had the following title saying, Charles Barkley hilariously trolls Stephen A. Smith and the LeBron James situation. And I was like, what? Really, Shaggy? And I clicked on the video, and it turns out Charles Barkley was getting a few chuckles and poking fun at that situation there. But before we even get into what Chuck had to say, today's video is brought to you by a sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. Prize Picks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least 2 for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week on Prize Picks, I'm looking at the upcoming NBA schedule and selecting Stephen Curry for more than 29 points and Kevin Durant for more than 27 points and Anthony Davis for more than 12 rebounds and Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play it safe, you'll love Prize Picks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do now is going to play exactly what Charles Barkley had to say as he was poking fun at that situation there. And then we're going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to what Chuck had to say there.
Well, I'll tell you what's going to be interesting about this Laker team.
What's that?
I'm not sure how many games they can win without LeBron.
They are now 3-3 without LeBron this season. How many are they going to try to win?
Well, listen, they probably going to lose tomorrow night in Denver.
I mean, we really don't know how many games he's going to be out. We're just assuming.
Well, he's going to be out for a while.
Jared said he's progressing.
Yeah, well, he's going to be out for a while.
History.
You got to be careful talking about LeBron.
Why?
I don't want him running up on me.
Set up.
LeBron get well soon. We love you, LeBron. I don't want you whipping my ass or anything like that.
In the stadium?
In the stadium. Ain't nothing worse than getting your ass beat in front of 20,000 people.
Would you just stand there and take it?
You got to.
You might have to.
You might have to.
Giannis.
In front of Larry David.
Larry David, they can whoop your ass and curb your enthusiasm.
His enthusiasm got curbed, did he?
He crazy.
He curbed his enthusiasm.
He enthusiastically whooping your ass. Oh my God!
Nice finish there by David.
You can't even write that. Larry David's there when he started yelling at Stephen A. You can't even make that up.
Hey, he was trying to curb his enthusiasm. That's what he was saying.
Milwaukee Bucks win 126-106. First time this season.
So you heard what Charles Barkley had to say, right? Just poking fun at the situation. Charles brought up an interesting point, which was Stephen A. Smith did the right thing. Funny enough, Carmelo Anthony said the same thing, that Stephen A. Smith did the right thing because he didn't want to, it would have been unwise for him to escalate the situation given the company that he was in, given the place that it was, et cetera, et cetera. So they said that Charles Barkley there said at the tail end of that clip that, you know, he just had to stand there and take it, right? You got to applaud Stephen A. Smith for handling it well in person. Because he did a lot better than some people would have. Some people would not have gone for that, man. Some people just would not have gone for that. Some people they would have been like, you know what? I'll deal with the situation after. But this guy ran up on me. I was sitting there chilling. He came up on me and started antagonizing me. I didn't say nothing to him. So he would have had enough reason to defend himself. But Stephen A. Smith did a good job because what he did in that moment was he was able to process the issue very quickly. He looked at the scenario in which he was in, the company that he was in, and he thought of the backlash of what would have taken place. I'll give you guys an example. Look at the situation with Shannon Sharp and the Grizzlies. You remember that situation? That's the situation that went left. Okay. And then we started hearing that the primary reason FS1 decided to cut ties with Shannon Sharp was over that situation with the Memphis Grizzlies. That's what I heard. I think Jason Whitlock was the one that said that, where the network said, no, we can't abide by this any longer. So things could have definitely gone in a different direction. And I think most of these people that are talking about it said that Stephen A. Smith did the same thing. I don't know. For me, it would have been very difficult, right? But Stephen A. Smith showed a tremendous amount of restraint. Now, what I disagreed with was his reaction after the father thing. And bro, nah, man. Nah, like, come on, son. Like, come on. All these dudes in the NBA got fathers. They all got parents. Like, come on. We're just talking basketball. And then we ultimately find out it ain't got nothing to do with Bronny. This has nothing to do with Bronny. Keep my son out. It ain't got nothing to do because Stephen A. Smith ain't saying nothing about him. And if it's Stephen A. Smith bringing up Bronny's stats, he's allowed to do that. Bronny's an NBA player. Now, there's some people online that feel like Stephen A. Smith doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. It's almost like as if they want him to bow and kiss the ring so bad. Like, how come you don't get it, Stephen A. Smith? Kiss his ring. Kiss his ass the way we do. Come on. Kiss his butt the way we do. And it's like, no. He didn't do anything wrong. He did his job. Even Cam Newton. Oh, Cam Newton said, oh, man, Cam Newton must want to look for a job on ESPN. No. He did his job. He's critiquing the game, but he didn't say anything negative about Bronny. And it's already been documented that Stephen A. Smith has said that he did his very best to steer clear of even discussing Bronny at all. He did his best to do that. So I don't see where Stephen A. Smith is at fault here. I don't. I really, really don't. Where is he at fault here? What's the grimy thing he said? What's this thing that he said about Bronny? So it ain't got nothing to do with Bronny. Ain't got nothing to do with him. Now, whatever it is that exists between him and LeBron, that's a different situation. That's a different situation. But as I said at the top of the show, Dwayne Wade said, you was wrong for putting all that pressure on Bronny, saying he better than half the M. That's what Dwayne Wade said. Let me guess. Dwayne Wade, he a hater too, right? Dwayne Wade is a hater too, right? Like, come on. Like, let's be adults about this. A lot of y'all been really, really sensitive over this stuff. It's like almost some of y'all can't believe that people are going at your king. Oh, my God, he's going at LeBron? Come on. Like, what's wrong? Didn't somebody send him a package of honey the other day? Like, come on. Why is he not twerking? Like, come on. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts in the comments, and we catch you on the next show. I'm out. Peace.